Hello everyone, welcome to this video. In this particular video, I just want to talk about a couple things that are testable for an exam, and we specifically want to look into self-service password reset feature that's available within Azure Active Directory. So very briefly, Azure Active Directory, it's a directory and identity solution on the cloud, and it offers MFA, which is multi-factor authentication, application monitoring, solution monitoring, and alerting. Okay, if you go to this particular link, pricing details Active Directory, you will have a lot more details about the features. But what we'll see that there are four main different plans: a free plan, a basic plan, premium P1, and premium P2. So as you go up, so premium, say basic, includes all the features that you get from free plus some additional one, like this one is from where you are going to start seeing the SLA 99.9%. Premium P1, where if you need MFA, conditional access, MDM auto enrollment, cloud discovery, and connect health, we need at least premium P1. One step further, if you want to protect your identity and if you need privileged identity management solution, you gotta go with the premium P2. So somebody may ask, okay, what is the minimum level of plan that you need for MFA control? Okay, so your answer would be it's the premium P1. Just remember, the MFA is available for free for all the administrative account. So if it's for everybody else, when you are requesting for the MFA, you will need this plan. Okay, but for SSO, okay, you don't need to go to a P1 plan. It's a basic plan. SSO are available even with the free plan. Okay, self-service password reset, password change, it's available with the free plan. Azure AD Connect synchronization, so that's syncing with your on-prem Active Directory, available with the free plan. So review this a little bit for the exam, and then if you look at the next slide, which is here, so really these are the topics that are covered under even for the 300 series exam. So just understand the Azure AD, create and manage users and groups. It's pretty simple once you go to the Active Directory, creating users and groups. Add and manage guest accounts. Here you will be using Azure AD B2B solution, but you don't know that you're using it. You will still be using Azure AD, but it's a service on top of Azure AD that will do all the stuff that you need to do. Perform bulk user update is also very easy. This is the one we're going to focus on today, which is configure a self-service password reset. I already have a dedicated video for the custom domain where I added my own domain to my Active Directory. These two will take a little bit longer, so we'll cover that in a different video. This, I'm assuming, so you know that how to do it. We'll just take a quick look at it, and then most of the time we're going to focus on configuring a self-service password reset. So let's just go to our to our Azure environment over here. So let's first go to our Active Directory. To go to, just search for Active Directory, it should show up, and just click on that link. And to add users, okay, first of all, to enable the password reset, you gotta have this particular permission. Actually, if you go to the official documentation, okay, for self-service password reset, you come down over here. Here is the prerequisite section that is pretty important for you. So you gotta have the global administrator privilege to perform this action. Okay, and to test, you need an account where you do not have administrative privileges available, and you need a group, because we're gonna test it on a group and put that particular user in that group for our testing purposes. And here they have guidance how to do that, and we'll just take a look at it just in a second. So let's come back over here. So the first thing you need to do, you're still in Active Directory, you make sure that you have the global administrator account. you just go down to password reset blade. They have a dedicated blade, and you make sure that usually it will probably be all, that is automatically selected for your account. If it's all, just go ahead and go and use the selected button, and here select a group. I created a group, SSPs, self-service password reset SSPR group. I'm going to use that group, and in this group I'm not changing anything, so you have to save it. And once you have that, then what you need to do, you need to come down to the authentication method, and here you are telling, okay, how many different types of authentication method is required for password reset. So if you need higher security, you can go for 2, so they will have to validate themselves with 2 different methods. But here I'm just going to keep 1. But here I'm telling they can use email, mobile phone, or even security question. Here, how many security questions do you want them to register? I'm choosing 5. And how many of them they need to answer correctly? I'm choosing 3. You can also configure your own security question. I have this, you see there is predefined and custom, so you can choose any of the predefined questions. Like I have chosen 4 of them from here. If you don't like them, you can just select this, delete them, get rid of them, and add some custom ones. And so to the custom one is also pretty simple. Just click on it, type your own question. This is the question that I had that I'm using over here right now, and you just say okay, then select that one to be included in this registration process. Okay, so let's get out of here, and that's pretty much all you need. Other important thing is the registration. You want to make sure that this require users to register when signing is enabled. So whenever they are signing in next time, they will be asked to register, like for the security questions answer. If you're giving them choices for the mobile phone, they will have to register their phone number, all of that kind of stuff. Okay, then go to notification. It just makes sense to notify users on password reset, and also makes sense to notify administrators if an admin user resets their own password. So they all look good. Go look at customization. If you have your own dedicated customer service portal, you can put that URL right in here. And then on-premises, we're not going to look at, this is not relevant right now. You can look at the audit log. Usage as inside is it's a feature that's currently in preview, but it's wonderful. So this feature is telling me right now in my environment I have 2 users who are enabled for the self-service password reset, but none of them has registered for self-service. Okay, none of the users are registered for multi-factor authentication either. And I have not seen any user who can reset their own password. So until this happens, this number won't change. But just know that this is a feature still in preview, but it will probably be in public by the time maybe you watch the video. And you can click on this particular link. It will also give you some more features. And you can download this table, and it will have insights about the authentication method people are using for resetting their password. Okay, so now go back to the home directory, and I'll quickly show you how to create a new user. Okay, so the home directory, let's go back to users, and what I'll do, I have one user, SSPR. I'm gonna create another user. I'm just gonna call this SSPR2. Okay, just call it SSPR2, and copy the password, put it in here, and I'm gonna put this user as well in that particular group, so he can also use our self-service password reset policy. And I'm gonna say create. So this should create the user for us. So if you click on it now, I'm just gonna get the username because that I'll end up probably using. Okay, and that's about it. So now we are kind of ready to start our lab. So once you have that, to test out this feature, so we have really configured our password registration by now. So if you are a new user, okay, so let's now go to some place where I have a private browsing enable. Here let's go to portal.azure.com. Portal.azure, come on. Alright, here just here looks like I'm already trying to sign in as this user. Just use a different account maybe, because I just want to use a fresh account for you. So I'm just gonna use this user, hit next. This is the first time that we are trying to log in, so first thing we need to do is change our password. So let's get the password and put it in here, then sign in, and then we'll have to repaste my password and then go with a new password. Okay, so now this user got a new password. I don't need to save this. This is the first time we are trying to log in. Now this is a Microsoft feature. Microsoft has enabled security defaults to keep your account secure. So I'm gonna skip this one for now, and this one should take me to the next phase. Here they're saying your organization needs more information to keep your account secure, and this I'm getting this because of the policy that I have created, where I'm going to let this user to self reset their password by themselves. So click next at this stage, and here they're saying confirm your current password in order to keep security requirements private. We need to re-enter your current password on the next stage. Say okay, say re-enter, and then re-enter your password. And sign in. This is a little bit confusing, but note that this is what you need to do right now. Again, I'm going to say click for now, and now I'm going to say yes. It almost looked like I had to do this process twice, but now you have this page where it's saying don't lose your access to your account, make sure you can reset your password. We need to collect some information so we can verify who you are. We won't use this to spam you, just to keep your account more secure. You will need to set up at least one of the options below. Why they're saying at least one? Because we said they need at least one method of proving that they are the owner of this account. So now let's just use authentication. Email is not configured. Security question, let's configure the security question. So first, what city? Test city. Security question 2, what city do you permit? Test. I'm just gonna use test for everything for now and go from there. Okay, then save answers. 2 or more answers are identical. So what I'll have to do, what city did you meet your first spouse or partner? I'll do city 1, just be smart, or just city. What city person? Oh, they're all cities, so I'm just gonna go with the last word. I'm gonna use meet, leave, here born, and here food. Let's see if Microsoft is smart enough to catch that. They didn't. Okay, so now I'm gonna hit finish. If you want, you could have set up your phone and email as well, but that's about it. Now I'm logged in. Okay, So now at this time what I can do, you can start to maybe later close it out. Okay, then you log out. Okay, so where is my sign out? Sign out. Okay, so at this time, say you have forgotten your password. Okay, let's see here. Skip now. I hope it's not. Yeah, I said already signed in, so it's logging me back in. So let's stop that one. Let's stop this and let's reopen another private window. Let's see, and go to Azure, and let's get my username one more time. Okay, and then hit next. Saying enter password. Now what I need to do, I say I forgot my password, buddy. So hit forgot password. And now what it's telling you, who are you? To recover your account, begin by entering your user ID. So I'm just gonna put my user ID. Okay, SSPR. Okay, which account did I try? So let's try SSPR2. That's the account I wanted to use. And here WSLVPJW, right? This is what is gonna happen. I'm gonna click next, and we can reset your password because you have registered the password reset. So let's go back, because I think when I started I used the wrong email address. Let's try that one instead of this, because I haven't set up the registration password registration options for SSPR user. 2 users we have. So let's click next, click forgot my password. Here it's picking up the right user, so let's now use LXKGYYW. Okay, and now hit next. That one is not right because I have just registered for the password reset. So let's click on this one and see. We have set up our security verification method. So what is going on? I'm going to try one last time. Actually, I'm going to go back over here and truly make sure that I have done that. Okay, so actually from here, authentication methods. Here I'm looking at this particular user. I have not set up any phone, set up any alternate phone, set up any email. Most likely what is this guy is telling that we might need even some extra email or phone information, which I thought that we may not even need, right? Okay, so what we'll do, we'll try to log in and use the password that's correct. So let's do and make sure that's the right user. Yeah, that's the right user. I'm gonna put the correct password this time. I'm gonna say skip for now and hit next. Skip for now. Yes. Okay, for some reason it's telling we have not set it up. Probab. Alright, so let's try that one more time. So what is security question 2? I'm gonna answer is meet. Security question 3, answer is live. Security question 4 is born. Security question 5 is food. Maybe we did set up it for only the first user and not the second user. So at this time I know that I have set up the security question for this user, right? So let's see what happens. So now I logged back in again, close it out, come here, sign out. Okay, so it's signing me out. Alright, so let's put it back. Now I say that I forgot my password, and now let's put RSG6KWL and hit next. There we go. Success. So what city did your parents meet? My answer is meet. What is your favorite food? My answer is food. What city your father born? My answer is born. And it's giving me 3 questions, although we have set it up for 5 questions, because we said that at least 3 correct answers are needed for the password reset. So if you forgot all of them, you do still have an option to contact your administrator, so your admin can still reset the password for you. But if you know these answers right, hit next, and look at that. Since we have done the right password, so it's giving me a new option. So let's try. Alright, so I got new password and I say finish, and you say that your password has been reset. To sign in with a new password, click here. So you can click on here, come back over here, try out with your new password, and if everything is good, skip this for now, yes, and voila, we are in. Come on Microsoft, show me the screen working. So that's pretty much all you need to do to set up your self-service password reset. So while this is loading, we'll just go back to this documentation one more time, and I'm going to give you the link to this documentation, and if you read through it, okay, you will know more about it, what to do that. And in the next video, let's cover the multi-factor authentication as well. So this is an important concept and pretty testable, especially kind of note that you have to be a global administrator, and you should be testing this out on a user group before you roll out, and just think about how to configure. You can apply globally to everybody or a particular selected group, and understand how many different methods are available for your password reset. Email, mobile phone, mobile app code, or mobile app notification, and then how to configure your notification and customization, and then be sure to test out your self-service password reset and make sure that it's working and you're happy with it. Alright, so let's go back one more time, and here we are logged in. This is to our Azure environment, and we have proven that the new password is working just fine for us. Alright, that's all for the video. If you like this one, please give me a thumbs up, register, and if you're studying for a certification, good luck. Thank you.